Everybody, today I'll be reading Long Way, the new main story for verse 1999. Let us begin. I'm really looking forward to this because Graius is like a really important character, and from the trailer, I'm gonna like him already. And he was on the last chapter at the end.
Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us. We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined. Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield, were forged into something new. Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us, every day. And we knew. We soldiers never had a choice.
Wow, that was a really good cutscene. It really makes you think about like wars and stuff. This is gonna be a sad chapter, you know it.
What do you see?
Oh, hi, Mersmer. An iceberg?
Anything else?
A flood that trumps the entire era. No.
Well then, what year is it now?
1920.
Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality matches normal. Our test subject awakens.
Last question. What's this?
The shadow of death.
The shadow of death, where a devil lurks within. Its claws so sharp, they might tear someone into pieces, shredding all rationality and hope.
Not funny, Vertin, but a horrid image.
Pardon me. Then it must be an elephant.
It's so funny.
Bad jokes aside, your mental status is within tolerances.
This test isn't like the others, from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
Yeah, I remember those when you were forced to relive your fucking tragic childhood. I remember those. I remember them.
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way.
Kiva first down her equipment, then grounds and home office electric current fading with a soft drone.
I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago. But we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual. Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health. You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Mr. Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs.
So yeah, she's like big. She's like as big as a mountain. So how does she fit inside?
Too bad, though. Now she's being cornered in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff. I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more.
Yeah, cause she like used to be a human, but now she's like an arcanist, and that should be like really weird because I think they know that's very rare.
You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Therapist about her case, and she fell way to the end of the conversation as she begins to tidy the word. A soft knock on the door breaks the awkward tension.
Timekeeper?
Sonetto, how are you?
Come on in, Sonetto.
The splash of orange for her is a welcome break from the dark red and white. Sonetto casts a polite glance towards her old classmate.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing?
She's good to go.
Thank you. Just a minute.
Sonetto recalls today's agenda.
Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office. Let's head that way then.
You two have fun. Take care.
Mesmer Jr. resists the guests out, staying behind to wrap up her final. The aftershock of the then storm still tripled to the foundation. Though they've long grown used to changing times, the top move to the geometric corridors less like a well-oiled machine and more like a clogging artery.
There's so much tension in the air now. I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before.
Yeah, I think that the storm was like very similar to the first storm, the one that happened in 1999. Because what happened in 1999, it was they were trying to flood. That's what I got from the last chapter, that they were trying to create a flood, but the ratio was halted, so that's what created the storm. The failed ratio of the flood. So this was like more similar to the 1999 than before. But the other lived through it though in 1999. But this person wasn't of age yet. She was like a baby there, like almost born.
I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
Huh?
A committee member strides out of the office, his face completely distorted in contrast of his neat uniform. Another man rushes behind him, despite to keep his pace in check.
Please, I thought we reached an agreement, Aaron and I.
Oh, hi Pedro. Long time no see. He was on chapter before. However, the one who's chasing has already reached the fork at the far end of the hole.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the Manus, then be my guest.
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
So yeah, I think what they're going for the shelter is like pro-war and anti-war. And I think Irene is like in the pro-war side basically, and the foundation one, like the main foundation things, want to be more like pacifist. I think that's what they're going for this chapter. Let's see.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
And in the finish one, he turns down the left path and disappears from view. The pacifist committee member gives up his chase and takes the other path.
The room they just came out of, is that...
It does appear so. The Vice President's office. Let's go.
After you.
So I'm kinda worried for Cryus because I think he might be in the pro-war side. And if he's in there, that means he will never be playable. And he's the character I'm most looking forward to be playable. So yeah, that would suck for me. But yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe he still be playable even if he's in the pro-war side. Anyway, let's continue. The expected occupant is nowhere to be seen, only her shift with staffs awaits inside.
Very nearly perfect timing, Burton. Senator, I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
Madam C, please be playable, please. I don't doubt she'll be ever playable, but a lot of us want her to be playable. The signs of the first argument that took place linger in the mess of documents strewn over the table.
Madam Z, we saw Irenai and Pedra at the door.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned.
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators, we've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed.
Right. So they are gonna become more powerful. And yeah, it makes sense because she looks like different now. She's like more gold on her design.
The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
So yeah, World War One. It's like nine years now? Yeah, 1914 to 1920. Like 6-7 years.
Do we understand why history has changed?
The Plus has two hypotheses.
I think it had to do with the Manus getting more strength. So they probably now can like change history or something.
The first centers on a ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature, which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory.
So yeah, that's really bad though, because the storm happens when like there's like a lot of things that should not have happened on that time. That's when the storm happens. So that means the storm is way more easier to cast now than before. So that means a lot more storms are more frequent.
After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
Oh,
If
yeah,
that
it's
is the
really bad.
case, in all likelihood, that means this war...
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana. Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
The sudden no welcome is master.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
When was the last time? I don't remember. Maybe, yeah, I think it was chapter 4. Is this the last time where like you killed her friends? I don't like Constantine.
It seems like nothing has changed.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible. There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority.
Oh, I didn't expect her to be on the peace side because she's like a bitch. I was expecting her to be pro-war. But I guess she's like the one to go to war. She's more strategic than pro-war, I guess.
After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
The chief of staff answered her on her behalf at this minor detail.
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments. Pedro will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
That's good. Now is the time to ask the question that's been lingering in her mind.
As we arrive, I heard Iranai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Iranai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, because like, I guess I was wrong. Because like, the pacifist the whole like pro-war side also went to like stop the Manus, but they're going for like we have to go to war with them. But like the pacifist like, let's be diplomatic and let's stop this. So like the history doesn't change too much there, you know. So the storm doesn't happen. That's what they're going for.
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first.
So yeah.
In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
So yeah, that's wild news for Cryas, because Cryas is probably gonna be with Dimitri.
Ah, a visitor. How unexpected. There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war. What is it you want from a place like this? Run along now. Back to your school books. Or a swing in a playground, perhaps. This is no place for a girl like you.
So yeah, who is she? Because like last one was uncle, so I guess this is auntie. Yeah, just the aunt. Is that's like the name of her now apparently? Like the prequel, her auntie, right? Because last one was uncle, so this is auntie. She sounds different from like all three. She sounds more like the other southern like poets and like narrators. She sounds like a normal girl. That's different. I didn't expect them to go with that.
Naturally. I am no celebrity. I'd prefer to keep it that way. Fame is of no interest to me. Just an opportunity for greater harassment. But the entire world is in ruins now. I have nowhere else to go. And it seems you're stuck here with me, you poor sap. You trekked to the end of the world, fought a pointless war, and for what? A broken spinning wheel? Even that they took away from you, along with the girl clinging to life by a thread, before sending you off to the next battleground.
Are you talking about art?
I hope that rusty old thing holds some kind of secret to saving the world or ending this war. Maybe then you can take on another career before you die. A watchmaker, perhaps.
The world would end one day.
I've nothing more to say. Would you kindly leave me alone for a while? I have no tea or snacks to offer. I can't even recall what they taste like. Go on. Savor the war. There'll be another after this. No need to worry about things going exactly as you'd like.
Well, that was it. I'll be doing one chapter at a time. Thank you everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.